What's up, boxing fan? This is Anna here to do another boxing analysis. This is a post-fight analysis between Juan Dinamita Marquez, Juan Manuel Marquez versus Timothy the Desert Storm Bradley. Okay, let's get to the correct figures and break down exactly what happened in this fight. This video won't be too long for the simple fact that, Bradley did what he was supposed to do. I mean, congratulations. He did what he was supposed to do. I didn't think he had the mental fortitude nor the focus. I thought he was going to do his own thing. There was even a part in, I believe, the 5th or 6th, somewhere in the middle rounds where Bradley stuck out his tongue and Marquez stuck out his tongue too, and he did like this, like, what you want to do or some shit like that. It was funny as hell. I'm sitting back laughing. I thought the shit was hilarious. I don't know. I think Marquez is getting frustrated in the middle rounds. Marquez es la mejor. He's still one of the best in my eyes. No matter what the scorecard said, the split decision, it wasn't controversial. And why I say that? Because it's all about what you're looking at. In many spots in the rounds, I believe that from the first round and the third round, Marquez had won those 2 early rounds. He put those in the bank. Bradley had picked up in the 2nd, 4th, and 5th with accurate shots and nice jabs and getting in and out, in and out. One thing I will say that I didn't like that Bradley did was off the jackrabbit jumping. Like, he was jumping. Like, why are you jumping? You're not American. Like, I mean, dead ass. Like, what you know what I'm saying? What were you doing right there? I mean, the whole jumping shit. It's for the birds, man. You don't need that. That's not what's gonna help your boxing career. Like, I paid what, $65 for HD. You gotta put on more of a show, my dude. Like, you can't come in there jumping around the whole fight. That's not gonna sell tickets. Why Mayweather sells tickets the way he does, and I saw you trying to do the Philly show. It was okay. You got countered a lot with that, which that's gonna happen if you're not as fast as Floyd Mayweather. Trying to do the Philly shell a little bit. Saw some shoulder rolls. He did a good job countering at spots. It's still just, I don't know. I'm a fan of his work, his heart, Bradley, but I'm just not a big fan. I can't see myself paying another, $65 for a fight, or 70, whichever one it is. Marquez, let's say what he did right and what he did wrong. What he did right was jabbing and throwing all hard power shots. He was throwing majority of his punches were power punches, and he was landing. But I mean, it wasn't enough. And I think Nacho is flawless. Okay, he's one of the best trainers of all time, especially in Mexico. He's the best of all time. But Nacho, he sat there and told Marquez that he was winning in the 10th, 11th, and 12th. You don't do that. You should have told him, hey, you're down. You need to do whatever it takes to win. Hey, take a chance, take more chances. Run at him more, which he was doing in the 11th and 12th round. But he should have pressed harder in the middle rounds, like from 8 on up. Should have pressed a little bit harder. But it is what it is. I had Marquez winning the 10th, 11th, and 12th for more activity, more power punches. Even though they said Bradley threw more, they were ineffective shots. This is not the amateurs where you pity pat and land. That's what Bradley was doing tonight. Not taking nothing away. He had some hard shots. He even had Marquez in trouble in the 12th round a little bit with, I think it was counter left hook. They were in exchange scoring. Bradley landed counter left hook. Marquez started stumbling a little bit, but he got his balance back together. Bradley did like this. He is so lucky that Juan Manuel Marquez, you never do that. Keep your eyes on your opponent at all times while you're in the boxing. It's one of the biggest rules of boxing. And Bradley in that 12th round, I think it was 7, 8 seconds left. When he landed that left hook and thought Marquez was done, that was stupid because, all Marquez had to do, if he was, grimy and unsportsmanlike, he could have said, fuck you, landed a left hook, straight right hand, or could have jabbed, came over the overhand right and knocked Bradley out. Because Bradley was looking at the crowd, smiled like, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you know what I'm saying, there's 1 second left and you're far away from your opponent. Protect yourself at all times. But anyway, not gonna sound like a Bradley hater here. He has enough hate anyway. Marquez fans was cheering loud, Viva Mexico, Viva Mexico. You know, ole, 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 Marquez, Marquez. And I mean, his fans showed up in thousands and thousands and thousands. You know, they came to see him perform, and he tried his best. You know, he really gave a good effort. You know, but he came up short because of the speed of Bradley. Bradley did look fast on his feet. You know, he had better footwork because at times he was making Bradley look silly with Bradley trying to jump in with left hooks and straight right hands, making him just fly all over the ring. One thing Bradley needs to get better is his balance. I mean, he bounces. Like, I don't like the bouncing in the square circle. He does a lot of bouncing. I don't understand why he does a lot of bouncing. You're not a rabbit. You're a boxer. But he should have fought a little bit more in spots, and I would have. You know, I had it pretty much a draw, and if it was, I like scoring it for the power puncher, and let me show you why. I'm gonna go to the stats really fast and let you guys know. You know, even though Bradley out jabbed him significantly with I think it was like 45 jabs landed from Marquez and like 98 or 100 or something very high number, and he doubled the amount of jabs that Marquez has thrown, which is impressive. But this is a championship fight. You know, unless you dominated with that jab throughout all 12 rounds, then it'd be different. I wouldn't have nothing to say except the dude is a boxing genius. But you know, Federal, when it comes down to it, the landed punches by Bradley was 168, Marquez 153. Okay, but when it comes down to the power punches, 115, you know, landed. That's a lot out of 286, which is around 40%. And then Bradley 86 out of 225. I mean, that's good, but it's still not enough to me because this is a prize fight. This is a pay-per-view fight. If you notice in all of Mayweather's fights, I mean, 99.9% of them, he's throwing power punches. When that head snaps back like that, that's a power punch. You get it on the forehead, on the chin, your chin is flying. That's a power punch, even to the body. But I mean, it is what it is. The judges scored it how they scored it. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know, did you think because of Marquez's harder shot that he had won this fight? I mean, I want to really hear you guys' opinion. You know, let me know how you feel about this fight. It wasn't boring. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, standing up at times. You know, I rebound. You know, Marquez. I was telling him go. I wanted to see Bradley do well too. You know, I mean, I wanted to be a competitive. I didn't want him to just blow him out the water. You know, that's what you pay the pay-per-view for, to see talent. You know, both skillful boxers going head to head. But like I said, let me know what you think. And Bradley wins by split decision. I believe it was 115-113, and then 116-112 for Bradley, and the other 15-13 was for Marquez. Marquez seemed very disappointed but who wouldn't? You know, you got all your hundreds of thousands of Mexican fans cheering you on. You know, as the Aztec warrior that he is, and, you know. It is what it is, and I would say he should go ahead and retire. But I know the Guerrero in him, he wants to have one more farewell fight and get him a knockout win or just a big dominating win, period, over somebody at 147 pounds. But like I said, I will get back to you with more boxing analysis. Let me know who should Bradley face next. I was thinking Danny Swift Garcia. Danny Swift moved up to 147 pounds, get a huge payday and a big win over Bradley. I would be favoring Garcia in that fight, but you know, Bradley is a champ. You know, he's showing improving each and every time. I think he's the only person to beat Marquez and Pacquiao on by points ever. You know, I don't think anybody's ever done that in period. But anyways, like I said, let me know what's up. Peace.